What's up everybody, it's Phil here from Ascend Nutrition, and today I'm going to talk to you about calorie cycling. So first up, what is calorie cycling? So basically, in a nutshell, we all understand that you eat a certain amount of calories per day, and if you want to achieve fat loss, you have to eat in a deficit. So this involves just taking a small amount of those calories away, applying that deficit, staying consistent, and voila, you achieve fat loss. So that's a deficit and that's calories. When you apply calorie cycling to this, you're simply taking more calories away from some of your days and applying that calorie difference to other days. So essentially in the space of say a week, let's say a week is your cycle, which is most common for most people, in a week, instead of eating 2,000 calories every single day, you might spend some days eating 1,1700 and then other days eating 2,400, 2,500. In the space of 7 days, your overall weekly calories are still in that same deficit if you had spaced them out evenly. Okay, so there's two reasons why I apply this and two reasons why this helps me achieve optimal results when it comes to my clients. One of them is completely personal, so it's completely related to the client, no scientific facts or evidence behind it whatsoever, and that's simply put, you get to have more calories. So you know, most living lifestyles nowadays sort of sees you working Monday to Friday. It's very easy to stick to a plan in those days because you generally got a high workload or even admin after work that takes up a lot of your time. It's not often that you see yourself struggling to be hungry, and it's actually better to have a structured diet for most people on these days. It keeps you up and running and keeps fuel in the system. So not often do you find people struggling or cheating too often on Monday to Friday. So applying a bit more pressure to those days is generally quite successful. It's more successful when you know at the end of those 5 days you actually get a surge or an increase in calories, where in most cases I apply free calories. So that's when you get to choose whatever food you may like, be it a chocolate bar, a couple of burgers from your favorite restaurant, whatever it is, to add some sort of simple cheat into that diet. However, overall in the course of a week, you're still in that deficit, so you're still going to achieve those results overall. Now reason two is when the science does come behind it. So calorie cycling is actually proven to achieve better results than regular dieting. And why I say it like that is because there's plenty of fads out there that we've all heard before. There's intermittent fasting and keto, and to me it's an absolute joke. However, calorie cycling is the only one that has proven scientific tests and results to show that over the course of time you will achieve more fat loss if you cycle your calories than if you stick to the same. So that's why. So if you are able to stick to this, and generally, like I said, yes, it makes it easier for people knowing they get a cheat, your body is going to get better support in terms of metabolism and your own energy output to get the best results. Now how this actually works, so we go back to a deficit. In a deficit, your body is going to adapt. It's supposed to do that, and it's always going to do that. Whether that be a 100 calorie deficit or a 500 calorie deficit, it's just going to adapt at a different rate. In that deficit, you do start adapting, and you will start seeing your system start running on those lower calories. One of the biggest tools for keeping that metabolism running is activity. So that's the biggest one. The second biggest one that I have seen is keeping this calorie cycle in place. What it does is it gives you 2, maybe even 3 days a week if you can, eating as surplus, and that surplus sees a reverse effect of your body actually adapting. That actually gives your body a short burst where your metabolism increases, where your thyroid gets stimulated more, where you get increased glycogen stores, increased energy output. All of those factors are actually the reverse in the deficit. So you spend almost half of your week seeing an increase in that output, and then overall your metabolism is not actually going in one straight line down, it's sitting there getting little boosts up along the way. This sees that less adaptation over time, and then overall when it comes to that end game, maybe you've burnt 600-700 grams fat more than you would have if you stayed the same. You can step this level up and go into a carb cycle, which is the exact same method but focusing more on carbs, but I'll talk to you about that another time. If you want any more information on this, I will be working hard on getting some larger videos to you. Those will be uploaded to the YouTube channel, so please click the link in the bio, head over and subscribe, and then I'll see more of you then if I do. I'll see, and then I will see, well, I won't see anybody because I don't see through the other side. Like I can't, I'm talking to a camera.
What?
Just subscribe if you like. Ka kite.